Watch modding, I can't do it. Also, I thought, DIY Watch Club asked if I wanted to assemble my own watch, and the watch that you're seeing now, I assembled it. What? How? Why am I watching this video? You're probably thinking. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, because statistically you haven't. And give the video a like if you like it. DIY Watch Club sent me this for review and I don't have to send it back, hence the paid promotion tag. Now, I wanted to learn a couple of things from this. One was if my monkey brain was capable of assembling a watch. The other was whether DIY Watch Club was a bit of a rip-off, a bit of a scam, as some corners of the internet would have you believe. So let's take a look at it. So this is the watch. It's 38mm, has a nice compact 45mm lug-to-lug length. It's 12.6mm thick. Whoa. Before any of that, how did putting it together go? So the kit I was sent was in this nice PU leather pouch and it has all the stuff you need for your build. I'm not going to go through every single piece, but suffice to say, it's everything that I needed to put the build together. The kit includes 2 sets of hands, and as your mum always says, I could always do with another set of hands. This particular kit also includes a sapphire dial and a customised rotor, which as an egomaniac, I'm very much into. As you can see from my footage, despite trying extremely hard not to let dust or particles into the build, you better believe that dust and particles are going to get in. Even with the little dust blower included in this footage, my watch does look a bit grubby. In reality, it's fine. It isn't visible at all unless you've got a macro lens and a big light. And if you have, then you're a pervert, okay? So as I was saying, it's 38mm, has a 45mm lug-to-lug length, it's 12.6mm thick, it's got 20mm lugs, and it's powered by the skeletonized Seiko NH72 movement. The head of the watch weighs 53 grams, and I think it wears pretty well on my 6.5-inch wrist. In terms of quality, the case finish is good. The rubber strap it comes with is decent too. It's pliable and it isn't a lint magnet or anything. But that said, I have swapped it out for an Artem Hydroflex strap, which will get its own video, but I have to say, this is a big step up. The watch looks good on the wrist as those dimensions are pretty universally pleasing. All the tools are of decent quality and the tutorial videos they send you are really easy to follow, even for someone who, and I probably shouldn't say this on a watch channel, but I can't tell the time. The main problem for me is the price, and that's why a few people label this as a scam. This build with the custom rotor and a sapphire crystal costs, wait for it, £434 or $440. Now, personally, I think that's about 100 quid or about $130 too expensive. Because really, who mods and builds watches? Enthusiasts or freaks? Castaways left behind by society who can no longer function in any meaningful way beyond the context of watches. Disgusting. Weirdos like you and me? Enthusiasts? People who know that to mod a watch or even build our own watch from scratch, we're going to go to AliExpress or some other site and source parts that way, and although the quality of the kit wouldn't match this, I should stress that, we would probably be fine with it as it's our personal build and the tools would likely cost half of what this costs, if not even less. Okay, so who is it for? One of the first things I thought when I opened this up was that it would be a really good but very lavish gift for someone who's into watches. So maybe not someone who's already part of this cult, like us, but maybe our partner, our siblings, or our parents. Basically those people that would get us a present for Christmas or a birthday or to celebrate the end of bedwetting or whatever, you know, presents. It happened once and it was blown way out of proportion. Even then, there's going to be people who think this is a pretty expensive package. To paraphrase your mum, I did have an enormous sense of satisfaction upon finishing the watch. And to be honest, it has made me want to buy more watch parts and build my own watch from scratch. So that's obviously a positive thing, because before putting this watch together, I really didn't see myself as capable of doing it. However, if this was 250 quid and not close to 400, that's without the custom rotor, I think more people would consider this kit, as it obviously all comes as one with everything there in one place, rather than potentially ordering loads of different bits and bobs from loads of different websites. So is DIY Watch Club a scam? No. But is it a bit overpriced? Yeah, maybe. Like I say, if it was 250 quid, I'd be much quicker in recommending it to budding enthusiasts and their long-suffering families and friends. Not friends. They don't just their families. If I was going to give this a score, I think I'm going to give it a 6. There's a lot going for it. I mean, the quality's good and everything comes in one kit, which is obviously really useful. But for that money, obviously you can buy like a really nice Seiko, or you can get loads of different mod parts and build a couple of watches potentially. So anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think and if you've modded your own watch down in the comments. I'll leave a link to DIY Watch Club's website in the description below, so check that out if you want to see some of their other builds, and I think this build in particular is on sale at the moment. Thanks again to them for sending me this in for review, and most importantly, thank you for watching. Now, if you want to see a slightly different modded watch, then click here. And if you want to see a truly bad watch, then click here. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.